Ladies and gentlemen, all passengers, this is your captain speaking. I want to welcome you aboard and thank you for flying Midwest Airlines. The weather is definitely working in our favor here in Chicago Midway with clear skies and 97 degrees. While preparing for takeoff, we ask that you buckle your seatbelts and to please turn off all cell phones and electronic devices until we reach 10,000 feet. And to repeat this as we descend below 10,000 feet when preparing for landing. In the meantime, feel free to read and follow our safety guidelines as our flight attendants demonstrate the procedure. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. There's nothing wrong with taking vacations, and I'm all for it. A chance to get away from bullshit to daily agendas, and not to mention a stress reliever. Just a temporary fix, completely opposite to something more permanent, unless I was to move there. But unlike those vacations, this type was quite stimulating. See, I wanted to visit her mind, explore her body, and say hello to her soul in that order. That's even a borderline that with the crevices had a glow. Although everything that glitters ain't gold, she was like Paris to me. My head was caught in between that London Bridge, forgetting the disagreements that was said for her to remember this particular king-size bed. The land was smooth and beautiful. My hands and lips caressed their curves and hips like footsteps upon hills that led to the Zambezi River, located in South Africa after I French kissed her. Tasting sweet like Georgia peaches, which opened the doors to Shaolin Temple and her Victoria's Secret. The levees was like the great walls of China, and voluntary pelvic floor muscles that contracted once I inserted my long in for flotation. With a vulva as soft as pillows, no need for dildos like the sound of a child stomping his feet in small puddles, but she was no Virgin Islands. I admit, I did have a couple of Long Islands, and excitement took us both on a Midwest flight to the Caribbean. I imagine sex on the beach, just to reach the ultimate orgasm that she seeks. Cause for that encounter, representing all the way out of Gary, Indiana, it took long strokes to please. So I was an Indian giver when she was in need. Giving and taking back multiple times until she climaxed, so I can actually see the outcome from my incoming of how she feels. Egypt's Valley of Kings, right in the middle of Queensland and Australia. So when we get together, it's the battle of sexes at last, looking for that surrender flag. Now I know what they say about reading, but I'll remind you that this was also pleasurable and fundamental. And going to these exotic places, our body languages conversate privately, but never silently, in more ways than one. I thought to myself, damn, I need another vacation. Square Productions.